Hi, my name is Robin B.
I'm Kay.
And we're here from the chatter once again. Thank you for joining us, like, sharing, and subscribing, supporting our channel. Thank you, family, for being here. Today we're going to talk about putting your money where your mouth is.
Yep.
And we just finished boycotting some stores and stuff like that because of their policies with the DEI and this, that, and the other, which they don't understand. DEI is not just for people of color. Okay,
Right.
it goes for women and everybody else.
Yep.
So anyway, Kay, go ahead, take over.
I'm just saying, if somebody doesn't respect you and you don't need to shop there. Put your dollars where you're appreciated. You know, there's it takes a little bit of effort, but if you're not respected, don't deal with them.
Exactly.
If you absolutely don't have to deal with them, don't deal with them. That's the bottom line, because something in the air right now is like people feel like they can treat other people like dirt and garbage, and that's not the way. It's supposed to be about love, respect, unity, and I'm shopping with where I'm respected. I was a big time online shopper, but a lot of these online stores, they don't care about me. All they care about is my money.
Exactly.
So since they don't care about me, I'm not sending them my money anymore. And yeah, it's a stretch. I've had to scramble. I've had to do other things. But when I realize that it's happened in the past to make things come about, to make changes come about that should have stayed in position, then I'm willing to bite the bullet and shop where my dollars are, where I'm respected with my dollars. That's the bottom line. I read that the Montgomery bus boycott, they talk about that took 14 months for them to break the back of segregation on the transportation side. 14 months is a long time to be walking if you're trying to get to your job or trying to visit your sick mama or get to church or shop or do laundry and all your other things. But they were committed. They were like, we are not putting our dollars into this disrespectful situation. So I'm like following the program.
Yeah.
They're taking back stuff that they shouldn't have touched, in my opinion. And
No, I agree with you 100%. And I also agree with that with the small businesses as well. I mean, I support small businesses because that's where it's coming to now. But they are also acting as if they are entitled to treat you any kind of way because you are supporting them versus,
going
going to the big
someplace else.
stores.
If you got to walk 2 blocks out of your way to get the respect, walk them 2 blocks.
And that's exactly what I'm doing now because it has
Yeah.
happened around my area. And I go to another store and they treat me like I'm a queen because they should. I'm
Yeah.
spending money there constantly,
Yeah.
and I agree with that. I'm spending money there constantly, and my money is keeping them in business.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because they are a small business, that's even worse than the big business because you got all this money coming in from big businesses from all over the world. But yet these small businesses have to depend on the neighborhood people, and they should be catering to the neighborhood people.
Yeah.
So I do agree.
Yeah. So I'm shopping with a conscience, going
Yep.
where my dollars are respected. That's
Yes, and that's the moral of this show.
yeah.
Where your
And for
dollars are expected.
once again, it's our opinions only, for entertainment purposes only.
That's for
That
entertainment purposes only.
that's the
But you know what?
disclaimer.
Follow that advice, that tip, or whatever it is. Because I get so disgusted.
Yeah.
And I walk out.
Yeah.
Because my money counts.
Yeah.
My money is paying your electricity, your rent, your this,
Yep.
your that,
Yep.
where you
Yep.
fund it.
And if I don't have to, if I don't have to, I'm not going to.
Yeah, go where you're respected.
Yeah. In all phases.
Yes, that's the truth in all phases. And you brought up a good point as far as being consistent and making sure it matters.
Yeah.
They will eventually feel it.
Yeah.
They will eventually feel it.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you again from the chatter. Bye-bye.
Bye.